this episode of PJ and the Beard, we're going to call this section a shout out. Take it away.
All right, so what I have in the box, not an unboxing. It is an unboxing, but it's a return box. So, story. I don't know about you, but we shop on Reverb a good bit. We buy some things, sell some things on Reverb. Great place to do business. And every once in a while, maybe things don't go quite like you'd hoped. Right? So, I've been looking for a looper for my pedal board at the church. I wanted something that could handle, a bunch of pedals.
If we showed you the pedal board at church, you'd understand why he needs a looper.
Right, and it's not really, it's just spread out.
They're all in one row, one level. They're not stacked.
It's spread out.
Sorry, you're projecting here.
Yeah, you're picking on me. That's all right, it's ridiculous. I will freely admit that pedal board is insanely ridiculous.
I love it, though.
It looks ridiculous.
Ground control to major.
People would be like, how is it that big? And there's not, I don't think there's a Strymon on it.
Okay, maybe not.
No,
if there is, there's not. It's not a blue sky.
Yeah, there's not a Strymon on it.
There we go.
So, got a looper for it. It's a 10-channel looper. Get all new plugs. Hand solder everything using square plugs, which we should show you because those are really awesome. And they have like barrel ones and right angle ones now. Rewire everything. Wire the whole thing up. Everything works great. I drug everything home. Rewired this whole thing. Spent like all day on it. Like literally thought, how long does it take to solder a couple cables, right? It took a long time. Take it back, set it down. And I think one of the first times I used it, my amp was wonky the whole night. And it turned out it wasn't the amp, it's one of the switches that's failing. And this would happen periodically, so I took a little video and I sent it. So this is a looper. Shut up and open it. This is a looper from...
That's the new name of this segment. Shut up and open it.
Yeah. From American Loopers. And so American Loopers does... You guessed it.
They make loopers in America.
They make loopers. And so when I bought it, I kind of felt like, okay, it's old. They don't make them this big anymore. I had actually emailed them and asked them if they still make them, and they said they don't. But I had dealt with them. I had a 5-channel looper from them, and they actually, I have a Hughes and Kettner Rotosphere, tube Rotosphere at church, Leslie, and they made me a little switch that does on, off, and fast, slow on that, so I don't have to be standing right on top of that. So,
they're serious about their packing. That's a plus.
Yeah, I hope my wife doesn't come down to see this room. So anyway, I got it in, sent them the video, and they said, oh, that's a bad switch. So they gave me two options. They said, send the switch. They said they could send it back to me, send it back to them. They would replace all the switches in it for a cost. Or if I wanted, they would send me some switches and I could do it myself. But keep in mind, if one goes out, everything after that goes out. That's 73 switches. That way I'll have 2 on hand. Get in there, I do the wrong switch first. So now I'm in 2. And then I realize how hard it is. And when we talk about this in post or whatever you call it, I will throw up some pictures of what the inside of this bad boy looks like. But here it is. This is what we're talking about. The American Loopers. 10-channel looper. And actually there's 11 channels on it. There's an extra insert with this little guy here.
I had a shirt on earlier that said it goes to 11, but I didn't realize it was the looper.
So you can put a volume pedal in and then take the volume pedal in or out. Or the way I plan on using it is to just, if we have pedals I want to test, make 2 kind of long leads and then I can pop that on and click it on or off. And I actually am only using, I think, 9 channels on it. And so you can see, if you care enough, you can see what some of the stuff on that board is. Look, no Strymon. So, yeah, that's it. But I just wanted to, I sent it back. They had it for a week or 2 or 3 weeks here. And apparently have gone through and redone every switch in the thing. The cost of that wasn't that bad. It would have been better had I not spent the cost of what the guy was selling it for on Reverb up front. So I'm in a little deeper maybe than I wanted to be, but not as deep as I would have been if I bought it brand new. So it's still less than buying something like that used. And it's a big honking thing, but that's okay because board it goes on. It's a big
Again,
thing.
the board wouldn't fit on our luxurious ottoman
Right.
we have in front
And
of us.
it doesn't matter because it never moves. So, anyway, so what is this? Shout out to American Loopers. They're making some cool stuff. If you need any loopers, if you need switches, if you need things to, tap tempo switches, AB boxes, which maybe they could give us an AB box that we could understand.
Yes.
And some other stuff. They do some other stuff. Some could and nice people. I think it's Maurice over there I've been dealing with, but don't quote me on that. Nice people. They've made it pretty easy to spend money. So shout out to them.
They've done their job well. So, a little different tagline tonight. Just reminding you that no matter what you hear, you can never have too much refurbished gear. Peace out.